I can explain the 200.
Oh, can you? Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Phillips' portion is actually not 533, it is 553. So the payment.
Oh, yeah, 553.
Okay. Okay.
You're killing me.
I'm sorry, I missed 553.
Okay. Court does call the case of the people versus, not people versus, listen to me, or Del Virgil Properties versus Gregory Phillips.
Carissa Gary, plaintiff.
Yes. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, sir.
Good seeing you again.
State your name.
Gregory Phillips.
All right. Okay, where are we on this case?
Your Honor, at this point, since the last hearing, the funds have been received. So
Great.
it's due and owing October as of today.
How much is that?
So $1,527. Mr. Phillips did indicate to me that Hanover Housing Commission mailed a check for its portion, an address in Texas. My understanding was that was not happening because this is a month at least now, but maybe it is. So that would bring the total down to 730, if that's.
Got it. So if that came in, it's 730 that year. All right, Mr. Phillips.
Well,
how are we gonna get that done?
You told me to pay my portion.
Okay.
Which I attempted to do.
To the landlord.
She refused to show up. So I just brought the money over here. It's for 533. I believe they used door loop. And my balance was 177. I'm thinking that was the court cost. Now, as far as the month-to-month, Ms. Hester at
go ahead.
Section 8 did inform me that they actually do month-to-month because I had made arrangements with the VA homeless department to give shelter because I thought I had to move out on the 30th. He told me to stay put until the 4th, so I followed your orders.
Thank you.
And it seems from what I'm hearing from this young lady, the attorney, that they really don't want me there, which is, I mean, that's how I interpret what you said. Okay. Because I don't feel like I'm being treated with open arms. Like, hey, come on. Anyway, I've got this. I can give it to the attorney once I sign it, and then I guess I'll owe for the court costs the 177. I'm not sure what it is.
Okay. All right.
And whatever it is, I'll have it paid within a few weeks if I can have that time to pay it.
I don't know, Ms. Kazari, can you take the money order or does he need to get it?
I guess I can take it.
Okay. So you sign off on it. You can give it to Ms. Kazari.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there'll be about 177 or something.
Yeah, that's what was showing on door loop.
Okay. So when can you get that
done? Let's see, maybe like
733. How much is how much is that money order for?
533.
733 minus 530. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how your math kind of is off. James.
733, and that's for 533.
Yeah, that's for 533.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's 200 even.
Mm-hmm. So where did 200 come from? Because 177.
So I can.
I just want to say this one thing. I'm only asking because I remember when I had 2 money orders, I gave to the lady. She refused to take them because I wrote her company name on them. Then she wanted me to put her name or give her cash. So I paid it. Door Loop said I was at 0. 2 weeks later, they said, oh, $1,000. So I can't help but ask, about
we'll sort that out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Phillips, you are a pleasure when you come before my court, but you always gotta argue about something. You never argue. No, you never argue with me, but you argue with everybody else. That's okay.
I'm just doing the math.
I'm just telling you.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
I don't mean to be argumentative. She's been very, very genuine to me.
Yeah, Miss Kazari is a wonderful, nice person.
She seems to be.
Oh, no, she is. She doesn't
Okay,
just
well.
seem to be. Okay, but here's what I'm going to do. You're going to give that check. Can you get a ledger to him so that he can go through, so he can figure out where this 200 comes from?
Okay, so I can explain the 200.
Oh, can you? Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Phillips' portion is actually not 533, it is 553. So the payment.
Oh, yeah, 553.
Okay. Okay. So we're not in-
You're killing me.
I'm sorry, I missed 553.
Okay.
But
Which brings us about to the 180, which is about the 177 that you were saying before that showed up.
right.
So go ahead.
Okay, so my apologies.
So I mean, it should be just the 177.
Okay.
Okay, I misspoke. I'm sorry.
Okay, so. Okay, you give that. It's really going to be 177 that you owe. And then when do you think you can get that paid? Once you.
Probably 2 or 3 weeks at the longest.
Can you get it paid before the 25th?
Yes, sir.
Then I'm going to adjourn this out to October 25th.
Your Honor, plaintiff, for the record, objects to any adjournment. I would just state, you know, if we could set, like, if that's not received by that, in order just to.
I might do that. You might be right. But one of the things is that, and I know plaintiff's objection, I'm going to adjourn it out to that date. He's going to get it paid. He's a vet. We've been waiting for everything to get paid for him, to get him back where he was. And so I'm going to let that happen.
One other thing, sorry, Your Honor, that I would like to state for the record is that I have a copy of a notice of intent to move that Mr. Phillips provided to the Ann Arbor Housing Commission September 30th date. So I am hoping that that doesn't affect Ann Arbor Housing Commission from paying its portion.
I don't think it will, because what the last hearing when we were here, I think Mr. Phillips was under the impression he really didn't have a lot of options in terms of doing things. So that was submitted. Once we figured out that there was monies coming from places and that they were going to get there and that his balance was going to be there and that they weren't, he was preparing himself to make sure he wasn't just out.
Okay.
And that shouldn't hopefully affect it at all. But
No, sir. If I may speak, because
have I ever been able to stop you?
Well, I had let her know Miss Esther had already paid September and October.
I know.
And she said they will continue to pay as long as I'm there on a month to month. And I had no idea that they would do that.
Isn't that kind of what I just said? With shorthand?
Sorry, so the check that came was just September. It was not September and October, just so we're clear.
Yes, right.
Thank you.
Right. Anything else you want to argue about today?
No, sir.
All right.
It's just, I did want written proof that Section 8 indeed had paid September and October, but Ms. Esther said that I wasn't obliged to be receiving that kind of information. That was between the HUD and the owner. So I wasn't part of that. So
you're not.
Right. Yes, sir.
Anything else?
No, sir.
Sorry. 177, Mr. Phillips, are you paying that directly to the landlord or?
I'm gonna bring it to court because she refuses. She should have had this. I had this.
Okay. We're going to set the 25th. You bring it to court with you.
Yes, sir.
All right. That way everybody knows what's happening, because no more argument.
Yeah, I'd be more comfortable bringing it to you. I mean, because
What?
I'd be more comfortable bringing it to you because I couldn't understand why she wouldn't come and get the money order. I had it since Monday. Sir, I'm done.
Okay. We will see you on the 20th time? At 12 noon.
Yes, sir.
On the 25th, you will have a money order. We will get this paid. And then once that happens and this case gets dismissed, Mr. Phillips, I'm gonna miss you. All
I'm
right.
gonna miss you too. And you're
Yeah, I know.
okay.
All right.
Take care.
Mr. Phillips, you take care.
Yes, sir. Thank
All
you.
right.
And we keep it working like Oouchie the boss. We tryna catch out like we hit us a fault. We gotta win, ain't taking no loss.